Hey everyone! In this video, I'm sharing with you how to make a Balancing Gentle Shampoo Bar that is suitable for many hair types. This shampoo bar cleanses the hair and scalp gently and not drying the hair, leaving it hydrated and clean. You have the formula with a calculator to adjust the amount you want to make on the website. The link is in the description. Since this shampoo bar is suitable for many hair types, I chose to use purple color to make it beneficial for colored hair. Purple in a shampoo bar helps to neutralize unwanted yellow or brassy tones in colored hair. I am making 200 grams of shampoo, which fills 2 of my silicone molds. You can read more about the ingredients I used and about alternatives in the written post. In phase A, I added 6 grams of stearic acid. Stearic acid helps with the texture of the shampoo and also has some emollient properties. Next, I added 8 grams of cetyl alcohol. Cetyl alcohol gives a silky texture and serves as a conditioning agent in the shampoo bar. Both cetyl alcohol and stearic acid help to achieve a hard bar with light moisturizing properties. As another light emollient, I added jojoba wax, 8 grams of it. Jojoba wax provides deep moisturization for the hair and scalp without being very heavy on the hair like butters or some oils. Also in phase A, I added an emulsifier. I used 6 grams of glyceryl stearate citrate. I chose this emulsifier since it helps with the smooth and creamy texture of the final product. It also has conditioning properties and is considered suitable for sensitive skin, so it is a great emulsifier for this balancing shampoo bar. Next, in phase A, I added 110 grams of SCI. When you work with fine powders such as SCI, use a respiratory mask. You can see how the fine powder is coming up, and particles can be inhaled and cause irritation. Sodium cocoyl isethionate, or in short, SCI, is a surfactant with gentle cleansing properties, suitable for all hair types, including sensitive scalps. Despite being a mild cleanser, SCI produces a rich and creamy lather and has conditioning properties. SCI is the last ingredient in phase A. I place phase A into a double boiler on medium heat to melt. It can take 30 minutes or more for phase A to be more fluid. While phase A is heating, I prepare my other phases. In phase B, I added rice starch. You can find alternatives for these ingredients in the written post. I added 30 grams of rice starch. I will add the rice starch to the mixture later when phase A is removed from the heat. To make the purple color, I mixed ultramarine blue oxide with red oxide. You can also use purple mica powder. I took a small popsicle stick to scoop the powders. If you want less intensity color, use less powders. I use more blue oxide than red, and even though it looks blue while I mix the powders, once I add it to the mixture, the blend of the colors will give a purple shade. As I mentioned before, purple helps to neutralize yellow or brassy tones in light-colored hair. A purple tone shampoo bar is great for people with blonde, gray, or bleached hair. It removes yellow or orange tones and makes the hair color appear brighter and more refreshed. I will add the color to phase A once it will have more paste-like consistency. I moved on to prepare phase C. In phase C, I added 10 grams of diesel glucoside, another mild surfactant. Also, I added 2.4 grams of citric acid and 8 grams of rose water. You can read more about these ingredients and find alternatives in the written post. A good pH level for a shampoo is around 5 to 5.5. For colored hair, a balanced pH is important for preserving hair dye. A pH-balanced shampoo bar cleanses the hair without stripping it of its natural oils. When I make this shampoo bar, I aim to achieve a bar that cleans the hair without drying it. I want a bar that can be used on dry, normal, or oily hair. I mixed phase C to dissolve the citric acid and set it aside. The last phase to prepare is phase D. I added cocoa caprylate, 8 grams of it. Cocoa caprylate is a lightweight, natural emollient with conditioning properties. It helps to control frizz and soften the hair without leaving it feeling greasy or heavy. For fragrance, I used 2 grams of lavender essential oil. I love the lavender scent, and it also goes well with the purple color. Lastly, I added 1.6 grams of the preservative. After about 20 minutes, phase A starts to form a more paste-like texture. I did mixed phase A now and then while I was preparing the other phases. Now that the texture was softer, I added the oxides and mixed them until the mixture was evenly colored. When the oxides are mixed, you can see the final shade I got, a deep purple color. If you add less of the oxides, you'll get a lighter color. Phase A is now soft enough, so I can take it off the heat and start adding the other phases to it. I added phase B, the rice starch, and mixed it to incorporate it into phase A. I also added phase C and D and mixed everything before I placed the mixture into the molds. You can wait a couple of hours for the shampoo bars to cool down and solidify, or you can place them in the fridge for an hour or two and then release them from the molds. I did a pH test to see if the final shampoo bar had the pH I aimed for. I mixed 1 gram of the shampoo mixture with 9 grams of distilled water and tested the pH. The pH of shampoo bars can change over time for many reasons, such as exposure to moisture, oxidation, and contamination from tap water. Many reasons will affect the pH level of the shampoo bar. To minimize changes in pH, keep the shampoo bar dry between uses and away from direct sunlight. When you make this shampoo bar, if you change some ingredients, consider that it will affect the pH of your final product. After 2 hours in the fridge, I unmolded my bars. I love solid shampoo bars. They last for a long time, and for me, personally, it is easier to use them on my hair. The bars have an excellent lather. It feels very smooth and gentle. SCI creates a very rich and fluffy lather. It is a great surfactant for a solid shampoo bar. You have the formula for this shampoo on the website with alternatives and a calculator to change the amount you want to make.